Now, the Greeks are also painting, although many of the paintings no longer exist for a wide variety of reasons. But then again, we don't have many Roman paintings that still exist, except for those at Pompeii and Herculaneum. Now, many of the paintings from the classical period are lost because they were created on these wooden panels, or they were created on the sides of temples where they were washed away. And oftentimes the buildings they were created in were destroyed as well. And what we're seeing here is the tomb of the diver, or a mural from the tomb of the diver known as Youth Diving. And this looks really simplistic to our mind. We look at it and go, wow, that diving board looks really odd, and what the heck is he diving into? It looks like a big pile of gray jello. There's reasons to all of this. We have this beautiful decorative border surrounding the form, as well as these very interesting looking trees. And inside this tomb, the side walls are decorated with scenes of banquet, but the ceiling shows this image. And this symbolizes to the Greeks the idea of plunging from life into death. And if you jump off of a high platform into 6 inches of jello, that's probably what you're going to do anyway. What throws people off is the figure looks good, the surroundings look good, but that diving platform, what we would expect is straight lines, are not, and we're not sure why. The water also throws people off, but there's a reason for that. So if I were to show this properly, I would have to show, a little bit of water here, maybe with a wave, maybe something like this. And that looks no more realistic than our big pile of gray jello. But what they're trying to do is alter that perspective, just like we saw with the Assyrians and others. So you have to imagine that you're standing slightly above the pool, sort of out over it, but at the same time standing back to see the rest of it in profile. It's an interesting depiction and does get across these ideas of the afterlife. Instead of crossing through reeds, you jump into large piles of jello.